Hello and welcome to an India Today special with a couple that I would like to describe as the first couple of India's great middle-class entrepreneurial startup dream. Delighted to be joined today by the iconic Narayan Murthy and some would say his better half, Sudha Murty. Appreciate both of you joining us. The occasion is also special. An Uncommon Love, the early life of Sudha and Narayan Murthy, is a new book that has been brought out by Juggernaut with Chitra Banerjee Devakaruni, the author, also joining us from America. Appreciate all of you joining us on the show. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
It's always a pleasure, Rajdeep.
You know, I want to start, before I delve into the book, with a controversy that has erupted over, Mr. Murthy, your comments recently that Indians should work 70-hour weeks. That stirred a controversy. And as the book also reveals, there's a parallel theme that you definitely worked more than 70 hours a week when you were building Infosys and more. Are you sticking by the comments given the backlash that you've received? People saying, does Mr. Murthy understand that today's India wants a work-life balance?
Well, I used to work 85 to 90 hours a week, definitely till I retired. Number two, I received scholarship right from my pre-university in 1961. Number two, all my friends who went to engineering college, they received a lot of help from the government in terms of their fees being a highly discounted figure. Therefore, my view has always been that those of us in India who have received so much benefit from the country, from the taxpayer, have an enormous responsibility to work very, very hard to bring a chance for the betterment of life of the poorer sections of the society. Therefore, I don't regret it.
You're sticking by your comments.
Absolutely.
70-hour weeks should be there to
No,
give, as a way to give back to society.
No, Rajdeep, I don't think 70 is important. All that it means is you have to be very productive, you have to work very hard, like the Germans did after the World War II, like the Japanese did, and we owe it to the poor people in our society to work hard and make the quality of their life a little bit better.
You share his view of 70-hour week? You agree that you have to be there all the time in a way in the office, grinding away?
No, not that way, because at least for both of us, work was always a joy. So it was not grinding or anything. Even I work more than 70 hours at this age, because it is like work is different. Oh, you can't share your family life. It is not true. We can still do that along with the work. Like you come home, I'm in the kitchen, he will come and help. Is it not spending time together? So my definition is, you should enjoy your work. You should be passionate about your work. The work is holiday then.
Because today's generation says we need a work-life balance. What about our mental health? If we spend so much time working, when will we genuinely enjoy life?
What is enjoying life? I always enjoyed working my work as well as working with him and working together in the house.
Rajdeep, if I may interject here.
Yes.
I think it was 98 or 99, I don't remember. That was the year when I was voted the best CEO of the year by the Economic Times.
98, I think.
98, probably. At that, there was a panel discussion where my friend Shri K.V. Kamath was participating, and one of the people, the interviewer asked him, what is your view on work-life balance? He made a very important statement that has stood as the guiding light for me. He said, look, we in India must first get a life and then talk of work-life balance. I think it was a fantastic statement by Shri K.V. Kamath, I am very indebted to him for making this whole philosophy very clear in that short sentence.
You know, because there is a parallel to this in the book, and we're coming to the book in a moment, because in the book, it is revealed that you were seen by your children, particularly your daughter Akshata, as a bonus dad. That you often missed special occasions while they were growing up because you weren't at home most of the time. That your first and second love, according to a colleague, was Infosys. The children were somewhere there, but first and second love was Infosys. So you don't have any regrets. They were growing up and Mr. Murthy was busy building his company.
I was there.
You were there.
Then, and my parents stayed downstairs, I stayed upstairs. So it is not like, Murthy should be there always. Whenever he has time, he will take them out. He will spend time with them. And when it is a home time, it was the Murthy's time. Always, it's his time.
You always call him Murthy?
Yeah.
Even now?
Yeah.
From the first day that you met him, he was
in
Murthy.
1974 on, okay? October 4th or 5th I met him. 4th, 5th I thought.
It's actually 50 years, therefore, since you first met each other in 1974. But so you don't think that it's fathers not spending their birthdays or special occasions with their children should matter?
I will tell you, Murthy comes from a family and background where we did not have any connection, political connection, money or anything. We were ordinary people. And it is not like a Cinderella. You touch something, you have a castle, you become a princess. How a person like Murthy, coming from a normal background, build a great company like Infosys in 30, 40 years. It is sheer hard work, of course, grace of God, good colleagues, teamwork. Tell me how he can do. So, when husband is doing a great work like this, wife should stand and say, look, your appa is working very hard for a reason. Your birthday is there, my father was there, my sister was there, my mother was there. So, I never told them that, no, it's very important the father should come. I said, we will celebrate at home, but appa cares for you. Appa cares for you. When he comes home, he spends entire time with you. So I support Murthy.
You're looking more serious when I asked that bonus dad. Your daughter saying you are a bonus dad. You regret it all these years later. Maybe I should have been there when the cake was being cut at home, when there was a special occasion, Parents Teachers Association meeting. Sudha ji going there, you're not available?
Okay.
No, not really, not really.
It's okay.
Because I always believed that quality is more important than quantity. I used to leave for office at 6 a.m. and I would return by about 9:15. I would leave the office at 8:30. Mohan would leave 5 minutes after I left. And as soon as I reached home, children would be at the gate. Sudha children, they would get into the car. Then my father-in-law would get into the car. And we would go to McFast, whatever food they liked, either pizza or some Punjabi dishes, tandoor, whatever it is. And we used to have lots of fun during that time. Those hour and a half, 2 hours was most relaxing for the children. That's one. The second principle that I have always followed, I have told everybody, including my sisters, is this. Look, you don't need me when everything is going well. However, if there is any time that you have a difficulty, I will always be there for you. I will make sure that you come out of that difficulty. If you're not well, I will be there to take you to the hospital. All of that. In other words, it is not the quantity that is important, it is the quality.